Are the Miami Dolphins about to face a critical turning point in their season? With playoff hopes hanging by a thread, one key player is contemplating his future with the team. Can the Dolphins overcome their recent struggles and rally for a postseason push? Stick around because you won't want to miss this discussion. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a like to stay updated on all things Dolphins. The tension is palpable in Miami as the Dolphins gear up for a must-win game this Sunday. With a veteran defensive standout potentially weighing his options, the fate of the season could hinge on this pivotal moment. Will the Dolphins rise to the occasion, or are changes on the horizon? Join us as we dive into the implications of this news. Make sure to subscribe and like this video to keep up with the latest Dolphins updates. Ladies and gentlemen, the Miami Dolphins are at a crossroads, and it's about to get interesting. With one of their key defensive players possibly eyeing a new opportunity, the stakes have never been higher. Can this team shake off a disappointing loss and make a final playoff push? Stay tuned as we unpack this situation and its potential impact on the Dolphins' future. Calais Campbell, folks. The veteran defensive tackle has been making headlines as he contemplates his future with the Miami Dolphins. After a rocky start to the season, Campbell's commitment to the Dolphins remains unwavering, but let me tell you, the situation is tense. With Miami sitting at 6-8, the playoff picture is looking bleak. Can we really count on this team to turn things around? Campbell's recent comments have me on edge. He's expressed that he's enjoying the moment, but there's an undeniable sense of uncertainty. Coach Mike McDaniel's decision to keep him from being traded to Baltimore shows how much he values Campbell. But what does it mean for the future? The Dolphins could be facing a tough decision if they can't secure a playoff spot soon. If we get eliminated, Campbell might consider joining a contender. Can you imagine? A player of his caliber possibly donning a different jersey? I mean, that's a lot to unpack. After last week's disappointing loss to the Texans, the Dolphins need to bounce back against the San Francisco 49ers. The stakes are high. Tua Tagovailoa is right. This team has experienced players who understand the weight of the moment. But can they shake off that loss? The playoffs are still within reach if they win out and get some help from other teams. It's a long shot, but as a fan, I'm not ready to throw in the towel just yet. Now, let's talk about Campbell's stats. He's been a force on that defensive line with 4 sacks this season. But after spending time with Baltimore, you have to wonder, does he have the hunger to keep pushing for a championship? When he says he's committed to the Dolphins, part of me believes it, but another part wonders if he's already eyeing greener pastures. And here's where I need your opinions. Do you think it's wise for Campbell to stay if the Dolphins don't make the playoffs? I'm honestly torn on this one. I want him to succeed and find a way to get back to the playoffs, but I also don't want to see him waste his talent if we can't pull it together. So, what do you think, Dolphins fans? Are you feeling optimistic or frustrated? I want to hear your thoughts down in the comments. Let's get this discussion going. Folks, we need to talk about a heartbreaking decision that's just hit the Miami Dolphins community. Our star linebacker, a true game changer for this team, has officially been ruled out for the entire 2024 season. That's right. As we fight for a playoff spot with just 2 games left, we're losing a crucial piece of our defense. What does this mean for our chances? Stick around as we unpack this situation and its implications for the Dolphins. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like this video to stay in the loop on all things Miami Dolphins. Ladies and gentlemen, we're facing some tough news coming out of Miami. Our beloved linebacker, who has been a force on the field, will not be returning this season after an unfortunate injury. This is a massive blow to our defense at a critical moment in the season. How will this impact our playoff hopes? We're diving deep into the details, so stay tuned. And make sure to subscribe and smash that like button to support our Dolphins as we navigate these challenges together. Dolphins fans, gather round because we have some devastating news to discuss. Our phenomenal linebacker, a key player in our quest for victory, has been ruled out for the entire 2024 season due to a serious injury. As we cling to our playoff aspirations, this loss stings more than ever. What does this mean for our team's future? We're breaking it all down for you right here. Bradley Chubb, the linebacker for our Miami Dolphins, will not be returning this season. Head coach Mike McDaniel confirmed that Chubb will not be activated as his 21-day window to return comes to an end. This is a heavy blow for us as fans because it means he will miss the entire 2024 season after suffering a devastating knee injury during that brutal game against the Baltimore Ravens on December 31st, 2023. He tore his ACL, meniscus, and patellar tendon in the right knee while we were already deep in the fourth quarter, losing 56-19. Chubb started this season on the physically unable to perform list, and now we find ourselves having to accept that he won't be back on the field this year. McDaniel noted that Chubb is fully on board with the decision, but that doesn't make it any easier for us as fans. Let's be real here. Chubb is a beast when he's healthy. We're talking about a player who had an incredible 2023 season with 74 tackles, 11 sacks, and he tied for the NFL lead with 6 forced fumbles. This guy knows how to disrupt plays and make game-changing impacts. So, hearing that he won't be able to showcase that talent for us this season is truly disappointing. But I appreciate McDaniel's honesty about the situation. He mentioned that everyone involved felt that Chubb wouldn't be able to perform at the level we expect, which is a tough but necessary conclusion to reach. He's still involved with the team, and I'm hopeful that when he finally returns to the field, he'll be the player we know he can be. So, what does this mean for the Dolphins? With a record of 7-8 and only 2 games left, we're facing uphill odds for a playoff spot, and missing Chubb definitely makes that climb steeper. You know, as a fan, I'm torn about this decision. On one hand, we want him back as soon as possible, but on the other, we need him to be 100% ready to contribute. And you, what do you think? Was this the right call? I want to hear your thoughts down in the comments. Let's engage and discuss our hopes and frustrations together. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any updates. And be sure to hit that notification bell to stay in the loop on all things Dolphins.